Alright, today we have a new tool. This video is on the Hyper Tough 21 piece 3 volt cordless precision screwdriver set, according to that. It has 100 RPMs, ergonomic grip, forward reverse control, and an LED light. And this is what the actual packaging looks like. Now, the reason I got this is because I need to change or fix the power plug on my laptop, and I wanted an electric screwdriver that was small enough for laptop screws. Yes, you can use a regular drill, but this is just too big. And to give you an example here, the laptop screws are almost this small, and you can see the tip, and you can change them, but this is just too bulky. Something like this is just too bulky to use with a laptop. So I decided to look for something smaller, and I like the pen style. I wanted the pen style of drill cordless screwdriver. And I haven't seen too many. There's a general version that you can get in under 20 bucks, and there are others that you can get under 20 bucks. This one is from Walmart, and I got it for, it's actually under $10, which is nice, and includes the batteries, the screwdriver, and a bunch of bits. As far as the bits, I'm not expecting much, because my friend who went to China, and he bought me a screwdriver, regular screwdriver, that had similar bits, but they were very soft bits, so I'm not gonna worry too much of those. But with a laptop, you shouldn't worry anyways. You might work, I don't know. But this one, I wanted to test this one out because basically it's just one of the few, or one of the two, that I kind of like as far as the switches. But let me go ahead and open this up. Even though it's open here, you can see that it has 2 security tabs. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut those out. Great, that one just went right into my eye. Anyway, ow. So basically this is what you get. Let me see if I can get this thing out of there. Oh, that's really stuck. Okay. So far this is what it looks like, and what I like about this one is basically the 2 buttons here. It's not a slider like the General, and I've heard some negative things about the General. I don't know how this one is, but this is what I like about it, because I want to use it with the thumb up and down instead of trying to slide something over, like a pen basically. So you don't have too many choices, but I got this one because I want to check it out and see how this one fares off. I want to see something here. Yeah, it is made in China as well. So this is the Walmart brand, I believe. This is the first time I buy one of these branded Hyper Tough tools from them. So let's see what we got here. And they give you the batteries, which is kind of nice. So you get everything. Oh, look at that. You don't have to unscrew it, just one turn, and that's it. A little bit of a turn, and to lock and unlock. So I like that. It's nice. Batteries go that way for the positive, and there goes that one on the floor. Boy, I'm really not having luck this morning, or this afternoon. So let me go ahead and put this back. And it has a nice little mark there, so you know where the cap goes, which is kind of neat, I think. No, that's the wrong side. Alright, so that, yeah, okay, so you line the 2 sides, and that's the correct way. But as you can see, you can actually put it the other way too, and it's off center. So, well, either way, it's not too bad. You can get it right. It's pretty easy to figure that out. So let's see if it works. Well, let me just grab a bit here. I will be using a Phillips screwdriver. My eye still hurts from that thing hitting me, so I apologize because I'm sort of looking at the camera behind here and my eye's hurting, so and I can't hold it. So how does that LED work? Oh, there you go, but it's supposed to turn on. Oh, look at that. You can turn it on and off. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, I really like that. LED there. And you can leave it on and or off. So that's cool. Alright, I'm liking that so far. Is this magnetic? I don't know. No, it's I think it's friction. It feels like friction here. I don't feel a magnet in there, so I hope this is all on the camera because I wasn't looking at the camera. I was looking at the screwdriver here. So that seems okay. And now let me get my laptop here. Let's check this out and see how that works, at least just for a couple of screws. Now I already have one missing, so that fell out already. Let me get that right screw here, or the driver bit. Yeah, that one looks like it'll work. So, let's take a look. Okay, one there. Let's try this corner on here. Let me get this other one. It's easier that way. I'll leave the light on. Alright, so that looks good. Let's see if I can get this one. Well, you can even hear it. So this, it's a little bit deep, but I can still manage. Alright, so let me put it back. That works. Oh, you can even hear the sound changing, so that's nice. And it doesn't actually strip it, which is even better. It's the same speed, there's no speed changes there. Yeah, once it tightens, it stops. So that's kind of nice. It seems to be okay. I'll do another one here. It's definitely not the fastest, but the speed it's pretty decent. It's not super slow either, so that's pretty good. There's that. Take it off. These are not magnetic, but I have a magnet right next to me, so I'll go ahead and see if I can magnetize it. I know some people are gonna cringe about the magnet that the tip big magnetized, but I'm not gonna be touching the chips or anything, so that should be okay. And mainly it's for the screws that I'm going to be doing here. So let's see. Does that work? The magnet's very, very light. It's not heavily magnetized anyways, as you can see. It almost falls off. So just keep that in mind to keep it, this should keep you from losing the screw basically. So that's that. It works. I'm gonna have to take the whole thing apart and then I'll do another video on that later on, but right now I'm at 18 minutes, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Well, no, not yet. Might as well do this. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the inside because I want to see what's inside of this thing. Does it have metal gears or plastic gears? I don't know. I don't know if you can see that, but just a battery compartment. I got 4 screwdrivers here, so I'll try to do this a little quicker, and I apologize, it's gone a little longer than I wanted, but hey, it is what it is. And this is one of those screwdrivers that, if you want to know if it's any good or not, and I've been looking for something like this for a laptop for a while, and I thought I could use the big one, but that's just too bulky. And this pen-like screwdrivers are, electric screwdrivers are pretty nice, if you can find one that works. So for under 10 bucks from Walmart, I didn't get this free, I actually bought it, so I'm not getting a kickback or anything. Let's see here. This is the part I'm interested in too. I want to see what's in here. It looks very well made. It doesn't feel cheap at all. I mean, it is plastic, but it seems okay. Come on. Okay. It's brand new, so that's probably why he's doing that. So, let me take it apart carefully here. See if I can do this without destroying it. Okay, there's this cleat, but let me see. Let me go slow here. Okay, right there. Easy. Okay, let's see here what's going on with the back here. Okay, that's good. The copper, it's on one side, it's not on the other. It just looks like it is outside, but it's not. This doesn't go the way back there, so, or actually it does, but that's what it is. So look at that. The gears, they're metal, so they're tiny. They're even smaller than servo gears, so obviously you want to be careful not to overdo it or manually push screws, because these are tiny and you don't want to strip them even though they're metal. That's really nice to see. I don't see any plastic gears there, and there's your button there, and just a little circuit board, nothing too fancy, but here's the holder, or the your bit holder. I don't want to take it out because I don't want those to fall apart. I don't think they, yeah, they're screwed in, but let me take a look here. Here's the switch. One, here's the other. It's just a contact there. It's not an actual switch. So you see the V here, that's just a little metal piece that touches the contacts on either side. So let me pull this out, and that's what that looks like. So it is key. So once there's a little flat on there, let me put it down so I can put it back in there. So that's kind of nice. It's not pressed in there, it's actually keyed. So the overall design of this little pen, under 10 bucks again, it's nice. I like it. Obviously I don't know how well it's gonna hold off or stay together for a whole, I don't know, I'm just doing one laptop right now. I will be doing one laptop. But if it lasts for more than one, I mean, if you're in a production setting or somewhere where you do a lot of this stuff more often, I don't know, it may or may not long enough, be less long enough for you because of the batteries or whatever. But there you go. It's actually pretty nice so far. So I'm happy. Now I should mention that although this is under 10 bucks, if you go and walk into your local Wally World, it's gonna be under 10 bucks plus tax wherever you are. In my case, since I had to, my Walmarts are pretty far, I went ahead and ordered this online, so I had to pay a little extra on there. So it was around, I don't know, $5.99 to ship in plus a little bit of tax there. So it was a little more than the under $9.99 something that it was, the price on there. But now that I look at it, it's definitely worth the buy. I think if it lasts and it works, I mean, it looks like it's gonna be okay. I usually like to take care of my tools. I know some people like to throw their stuff around, but I don't like to do that myself. But you know, that goes with anything. You take care of it, it will last you a while, as long as the components are good. So I can't get this to close right now, but let me go ahead and see if I can do it on here while I'm still filming. Something's a little different. Let's see, that goes there, so that doesn't there. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Something's holding. Okay, remove that. See if that makes any difference. The LED's a little loose on here, but so you gotta make sure the wires are behind that screw there, because it was a little pinch on the heat shrink. Okay, I think I got it. Alright, so it was just that little metal piece that needed to get turned around a little bit. So before I close it completely, go ahead and put this back. It's on, it works. So it still works. So I'll go ahead and just put it all back now. Obviously, worst comes to worst, tiny screwdrivers always do the job, but it's kind of nice to have something like this for all the screws on the laptop, which can be quite a bit sometimes. But my main reason for not getting the General was obviously this was a lot less, and he had the buttons here up and down instead of a slider, which I really like. I think the General it's also has the metal gears, but I haven't used one, so I don't have any feedback on that for you. Okay, well, I go too tight there. So there you go. Seems to work. You know, I don't want to hold it too much, but you can see that I can't really hold it or stop it when I hold it, but I don't want to do it too much because then, you know, it could strip the gears. But so that's how fast it goes. Anyways, I hope that was helpful to you. This is actually looking pretty good so far for under 10 bucks. So you can just walk into your Walmart, see if you can find yourself one of these, and there you go. Under 10 bucks, I get a nice electric screwdriver for my laptops. Alright, until next time, I'll see you guys later.